Councilmember Bergen.
Earth the Councilmember Bergen. Earth the Councilmember Bergen.
Are you here?
Councilmember Coombs. Councilmember Gardner. Councilmember Hancock. Councilmember Drinsky. Councilmember Cassaw. Councilmember Lawson. Councilmember Medina. Councilmember Murillo. Mayor Pro Tem Sundberg.
He is here.
There's a quorum.
Anybody have a flag pin or something? I have Pledge of Allegiance on my schedule.
We can put one online.
There we go. Okay, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Well, they gotta get
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I saw it. You guys all saw it.
Motion is in order for executive session going in. Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember Drinsky, seconded by Councilmember Cassaw to go into executive session. Is there any objection? Seeing none, we are now in executive session. So I have to call the roll again
No,
for,
just need a second to come out of exec.
okay, to come out of exec?
Yeah, you need a vote to come out of exec.
Okay,
Councilmember
motion,
Coombs made the motion, we need a second to come out of exec.
okay, second by Councilmember Hancock.
What's that?
Aurora TV needs to be set up.
No, they're ready to go. Well, we need to do this in exec, so we just need a vote to come out of
Okay.
exec.
Okay, is there any objection to adjourning the executive session? Seeing none, we now adjourned.
Did we have a second?
We did.
Now, do we have to call the roll again? No. Sure,
Because
okay.
we're still in the meeting. This isn't a whole separate meeting. We went into exec, now we're come out. I know it's a little bit different.
Oh, okay, that we called
We just
before.
got to get the recording started and everything else again,
Okay.
so that's why we need a second.
So we still have yet to
Katie,
come
let
up
me know when you're
7:80,
good.
is that right?
That's what we're coming to next year, yep. Katie, you let me know when you're ready.
I have people coming over tonight. I can't be here till 10 o'clock.
Mayor, we're ready when you
I
are.
gotta make dinner for people. Well, that's my issue. I don't want to go back in person if it's just for certain people to harass us,
Just follow the rules.
disrupt
Would be fine.
them.
3 minutes.
Okay. Our executive session update, we discussed legal advice in the executive session. The item number 7A, discussion and possible action regarding future in-person or virtual meetings and changes to council rules. My suggestion is we go back to virtual meetings for the next regular meeting.
Back in person.
Back in person.
You said virtual.
Oh, I did. Kaufman argued for virtual meetings. Okay, discussion.
Here,
Councilmember Bergen.
if we go back in person, this has been the problem for over an entire year, is that if there are major I mean, who cares? I have no problem with whatever anybody wants to say to us, right? First Amendment rights. Somebody wants to yell at us, no problem. But when there are disruptions, and we've had disruptions to the point that other residents don't want to come to our meetings anymore for fear of retaliation or whatever. So if we're going to go back in person, are you going to be able to control it so that if there's a disruption, we have to adjourn the meeting and go virtual? Because I'll walk out. I mean, it's not fair to have our meetings disrupted over and over and over. Again, if someone wants to address us for their time, no problem, and say whatever they want to say. But I just think it's a disservice to the public when we have such disruptions that it precludes other people from wanting to even be there.
No, it's a challenge. So No, but we do always have the option, how many votes is necessary to go into virtual?
Just a majority.
Yeah.
Well, it's 7 because it's suspending the rules going
Okay,
virtual,
so we always have
6 to
the,
go back in person.
we always have
6
the
to go back
option
in, but yeah.
to do that. The problem, the most difficult part would be the, what is it, the new public invited to be heard, what is it called?
So listening session, so the idea is, so there's a couple things, Mayor, if I may. You guys, it would take, if you all just say, look, we want to go back to how the rules are written, right? It would be 6 votes to do that, and then the listening session would be in person at 6 o'clock with the rules as they are now, that the regular meeting would start 10 minutes after the public comment listening session would be over. It would be in person. You also could say, we're going to go back in person for the meeting, but the public comment listening session could still be virtual. That's the other option to do that, because that's what it is now, right? You have the public comment listening session as virtual. So, or you can do nothing. You can keep the way it is. But that's kind of where the options.
Did you just say the
Mayor Pro Tem Sundberg?
Sorry. Didn't we go virtual based on a legal action? Because there was a legal case taking place, we went virtual. Am I correct?
So it wasn't because of the legal action, it was the timing that I believe we used based on how long we were going to be virtual, is that because of the disruptions, right? The disruptive behavior of the people that were coming to council, that was the timing that was used. It wasn't because of the lawsuit, that was the timing that was used to say, look, we're going to be virtual for, until that case is concluded. Now, you guys can always change your mind, and that's the point here.
The case is not concluded?
Correct.
Okay, so
And
we're going back on our original intent then. We wanted to stay virtual until the case was closed, but we want to change that now again. And by the way, I have really no problem with it, but people are just blatantly disobeying the rules. You have 3 minutes to speak, not 7 minutes. And it's hijacked. It's not fair for someone outside of the victimhood professionals that come up there, excuse my language, no, I don't excuse my language, victimhood professionals that come up there and hijack the meeting and not make it fair and disrupt those that are speaking. I mean, I won't stand for that.
So Mayor, so my advice with that is then maybe do this in a 2-step process. Let's do the meeting in person, but keep the public comment listening session via phone at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way, they're not going to be able to hijack the agenda. They're going to be cut off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, that's the other option.
You have to remember this, that the fact that it's no longer a part of the official meeting, that you don't have to be there. I mean, and anybody could walk out at any time. It's not videotaped, and so I mean, if it does get out of hand, you always have the option of not participating. Councilmember Gassaw, then Councilmember Hancock.
well, if the public to be heard in the virtual, that may be a good option. So that's a good option.
Councilmember Hancock, then Councilmember Bergen.
Well, and I understand the rationale in doing it this way, but we've also been hijacked through people signing up for every agenda item
Right.
and abusing that privilege as well. And we know it's a coordinated effort to make that happen, which makes our meetings go inordinately long. And it's just theater. It's not even a part of the agenda item. They're just saying the same thing 100 times on every single agenda item. I don't know how this is better.
Councilmember Bergen.
Councilmember Hancock makes an excellent point on the agenda items that we have seen, often taken over. And we have professionals in the audience that need to speak on an item. We have our staff that is in the audience that, may have to wait 3 hours to get to the item that they actually are to speak on. It's not fair to all those people. If we were to go back in person and the disruptions happen, are we then going to have to vote we're going to go back virtual now again? I mean,
Well, we can always go virtual for that meeting.
No, we're constantly being manipulated. So how do you, we would love for everyone to respect the rules. That would be great. and everyone could have their First Amendment rights, be respectful, but that hasn't happened. I mean, we're into a year and a half, and how do you trust that that's going to actually be the case? So you said we can go virtual in this room, and we've got police officers that have to be here to secure the building. We have to have the office open, and then we're going to be virtual inside the building. I guess it just doesn't make sense to me.
City Attorney.
So again, just a thought. If we have the meeting in person, people can't call in, right? They have to appear and they have to be there the entire meeting to do it. So there may be a little. Again, I'm just throwing that out there. If we come back in person, we're not going to have the call-in line that somebody from anywhere across the country could call in.
Well, that's been one time.
So, but as an
That's
example.
not-
But you're right, but I think the pattern has been people tend to disrupt the first phase of the meeting and then after that tend to leave. When it's virtual, they tend to stay for the entire, and stay do all the agenda items. Councilmember Casal, I'm sorry, did I get hold of the, okay. Councilmember Coombs.
Yeah, so we did have folks come in person and not disrupt. Last week, they called and did the public comment listening session. So I think if we do recognize that, like, what people are objecting to is the virtual meeting when they're calling in for every single item, if we're having the meeting in person, I don't think we're likely to see that, for one. But just as an additional aside, I do strongly object to calling our constituents, these are Aurora residents you're talking about, victimhood professionals.
Okay. Let me, Councilmember Burgum.
Yeah, I mean, that would be great if people would actually abide by that, but we have seen it over and over. You know, one time, everyone is being respectful, the next meeting, it's disrupted. There's been a pattern. It's really hard to trust that we're all going to be able to, like, go back in person and everything's going to work out just wonderful, because we've seen it happen over and over and over, where it gets taken over, and I don't know. It's down to a trust level at this
But
point.
we also have the ability, with I believe we can take 7 votes, to change the rules, will we not? And to go to take it from 3 minutes to 1 minute on agenda items, if we had to.
Well, that's not fair.
Well, I tell you what, why don't I recognize you, Councilmember Jurinski?
For a motion, yeah.
Make a motion.
I motion that we take a vote, and I'm a no.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember Jurinski.
We need to know what the motion is, though, so.
The
I need
motion is
specific.
not to go in person and to stay virtual.
We need a second.
Seconded by Councilmember Casar. No surprise. Discussion. I would strongly urge no vote on this motion. I think there are exceptions where we ought to go virtual when we cannot conduct the meetings. But you know, there's always going to be an element of friction in our representative form of government, and it's going to be very offensive from time to time. But I believe we have an obligation, whenever possible, to be in person, and that's what we ought to do. Further discussion. Seeing none, then call for the question on the Jurinski motion to stay virtual. Or is this, are we going to call for the, do I just?
Yeah, it's on.
I'm okay if they follow the rules.
Mayor votes no on the Jurinski motion.
Councilmember Coombs?
No?
Councilmember Drinsky?
Yes.
Councilmember Hancock?
Yes.
Councilmember Medina?
No.
Councilmember Murillo?
No.
Mayor Pro Tem Sundberg?
No.
No.
Councilmember Bergen. I did. Oh, you did.
Councilmember Lawson?
Yes.
The motion does not pass with a tie vote.
A tie vote, so fail.
I thought we voted on Curtis.
Fails.
Because Curtis isn't here, so it doesn't pass, so we stay virtual. Next.
That's right, that's correct.
That's correct.
Yeah. Very well.
I mean, unless there's another motion, I mean, but again, if that won't pass, and it'll be
I know.
done. So if it's
So
tied
it was
again.
5-5, there's no 6 votes, so let's move on.
Okay. Very disappointing. Let's see, time is,
So we've been going about an hour, we're ready to go. You can adjourn the regular meeting and we'll go
Okay.
into the study session, and we can take a break if you want to, or we can go right in. It's your.
okay, we're going to adjourn the study session, or
regular meeting.
the regular meeting, and then we will reconvene at, what, 11?
No, it's 10:05.
Oh, 10.
We give everybody 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes. We will reconvene at 10:05.
10:05, okay.